Hey guys, Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com, and I gotta tell you, it's so much fun to see technology advance in the sport, and we're always looking for something new out there. We try it, we test it, so we can give you the true positive feedback. One of the things that excites me is this new foil. This is the new Monowing from Triton. It comes like this, fully padded. The guys up there in Canada have been working on this for a long time, doing all kinds of design aspects in here. And I tell you, they have done a fantastic job. This thing is a lot of fun. I have been putting some time in on it, and I tell you, the first time you pull it out, you look at it and go, how in the world does this work? How is this even possible? No fuselage, no tail, and they're building in stability. That is the issue. There have been guys out there who have taken their front wings, mounted it up, got rid of their fuselage, and I gotta tell you, it is so twitchy, it is so quick that it's not even like a marketable type product. It's not something that if you do not have high advanced type of riding, it is tricky to ride on. Well, the guys at Triton have done some amazing type of technology. They got some aero type designers in. They have done some stuff through here through reflex, which is something all in designing. As you say, I look at it and say, it looks like a stealth bomber wing. Well, that's what you are. You're flying a wing itself, and you've got to stabilize that water flow around it. They've got so much different shaping in here and reasoning. These blunt tips have a purpose. All the reflex in it. They've got twist in this. This is just from looking at it and knowing aerodynamics, is understanding they've got twist in these wings. It all comes down to causing stability, making this wing fly alone and being stable as possible. I gotta tell you, people ask, is it twitchy? Absolutely it's twitchy. It took me 2 times to figure out where to put my foot to calm this thing down to ride it, but as soon as I did, it was so smooth, so remarkable fun. That's the deal I think about it. It's going to open up so many possibilities of tacks and jibes and turns. Not only that, a lot of people talk about the surface area. They list this as an 1850. Truly, when it comes down to it, that is not your lifting surface. That is not your riding surface. But also, don't forget, you have a tail on the other one. So whatever you have on the front, add it to your back, and it totals out to a certain surface area. But on other foils, and everybody knows this if you're designing it, the tail surface of a tail on a normal setup, front wing and back wing, it has negative into it to get the front wing to fly. This one doesn't have that, so you've got to put it all within one wing and that surface area. One of the most amazing things that I found in riding this is the speed range. I'm blown away at the speed range. I have taken this thing down so slow. You get it riding so slow and you're ready for it to stall. This one, if there's any motion, it's flying. It doesn't stall and drop and you try to work it. Soon as I get pull on it, this thing has light wind capabilities that are amazing. It will just start to fly really quick. We're gonna have some riding videos soon. I'm trying to get all that footage together, but I wanna explain this thing to people to see if I can get more understanding, but help people get understanding. The simplicity of it is really cool. I love the idea, traveling, you're taking this wing, your mast, your fuselage, that's it. I mean, no fuselage, mast, board, and wing, and that's it. It's a simple 2-bolt mount up. It'll mount on aluminum mast right now. We have found 5 or 6 different ones it'll mount on. If your mast is flat on the top and it's aluminum, or if you have a carbon one, I haven't seen one yet that's fully flat, no expansion around that, just the mast shaping. And the hold distance, it's an 8 millimeter bolt, and the spacing here, center to center, has to be 1.75 inches up to 2.5 inches. So that back one here, when you're looking here and you see this white, I put surf wax in here. I fill that space in to get really smooth riding. I love it. I do it on my other foils as well if there's any gap around it. But when this comes out, it's a elongated, tapered bolt hole, and you can adjust the rear bolt and the front when you get set in. I bolted mine up to a Crazy Fly mast And it's that simple. 2 bolts. It comes with these bolts, the 8 mil bolts. So if you don't have them that come out that work on something else that you have that are shorter, they send you the long 2 8 mil bolts that go into the mast. It mounts flat. It's very simple. You put it on, tighten it up, and voila, that's it. You're out riding. I've got it on an 88 centimeters board. It's what I've been riding it on. I recommend definitely some front straps. I've talked with some other guys who took it out strapless, and it's quick, it's fast, it's real twitchy, so having those front straps will calm that down. What I found in flying, as you can see the mast there, when it was bolted up, I'm usually right at the back screws flying, not on this. You want to be dead center or forward of that mast to get started. So the first time you ride, do that, and it's almost instantaneously. I gave that tip to a few guys, and they were up riding instantly and figuring it out. The possibilities of what we're able to do on it blows my mind. That speed range is the other one. This has such a low speed range, and then it'll take off and start riding really quick and fast, that the waves is what I'm really focused and want my next abilities to get out there and test it in. Because you come up in a wave and you can slow down and surf that wave instead of flying out of the wave and having to constantly turn back to it. You have the full speed range. You can do it if you want, or you can slow down and sit there and just surf that wave. This thing's got some ideas. I can't wait to get guys out riding it. Every time I get it now, our shop riders have been out riding it. They're coming back with something new that they've done. Their tacks, their jibes, their turns. I mean, literally riding up, slowing down, pivoting it, and taking off the other direction on foil. It's crazy. I think it's got some neat ideas. They're working on some other things as well, but this is their first one, the T1. What would I recommend it for? Someone who wants a playboard. I enjoy going out. I have my speed board that I sail across the bay on real quick, but I always love having a play foil. A foil, I just want to get out there, flat water, goof around, sit down, do all my turns and tacks. The T1 will absolutely do that. And again, if I was going to go travel, I'm taking the T1. This is cool. This is simple. Doesn't have these tips to snap off or break. You don't have to be fragile with it. It'll ride in such many conditions. So if you have any questions at all, I'm going to be releasing a riding video soon. I hope to get all that footage together. It's really cool. It's neat. If you're looking for the possibilities, you want to get a complete rig, we do have mast and bases that match up to it. But if you have these, let's see, I'm going to get the masts out here. We know it'll fit on Crazy Fly, Liquid Force, Core, Slingshot Aluminum, the Zico, the Nobile, and the North Aluminum has a base adapter on it, and we had to tap that off, and it bolted straight up to it too. But if you don't want to tap that off, don't recommend using that one, but it will match up to their mast base if you do remove that. Anyway, there's going to be a lot more out there. If you have any questions, if it works for you, or if you're interested in picking one up, we'll be taking pre-orders now, and these will be shipping this next week. We should have all of our full stock getting ready to start shipping. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Kiteboarding.com. Always trying to find something new to have fun on the water. Hey guys, Jeff here again. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. It really helps us out in making these videos. Have a great day.